Hello makers, it's Megan Elizabeth from ByMeganElizabeth.com, founder and creator of the She Makes Club, and I'm excited to share something multi-passionate, multifaceted with you today. I have been working on this particular design for quite some time, and while I'm not going to walk you through the entire process, I will just explain to you. This is a lot of welding of shapes and slicing of shapes to create this double layered elephant that says "Be Strong." So essentially it's finding images, uploading them, slicing them, welding them together, and then I found this butterfly that I added to it that'll go right here, and I'm going to cut it out in a different color, and we're going to decorate my TableMate Elite. This is the brand new TableMate. I'm so excited about it. I'm actually launching it on QVC as the QVC 2 big deal. We're going to have it on the main channel, QVC Main channel, so you can watch it pretty much from anywhere you can get QVC, online, on Facebook, on YouTube, on QVC.com, on your local cable network, whatever it would be, QVC, from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and then 8 p.m. till almost midnight Eastern Standard Time. And it's going to be a really special value, so you don't want to miss it. And it's all new from the standpoints of new functions, new features, new linen design, brand new size, device holders and everything. So it's really perfect for actually setting your Cricut up on and then having a device holder. It's great for any room, any activity. I can explain the whole drill some other time, but TableMates are everywhere in my life and in my house, and because we really use them. So I wanted to decorate this one. The other TableMates that I have kind of like a chevron pattern on them, which is beautiful, and I love chevron if you know me. But this one has a more upscaled linen look, and I wanted to take it up another notch. So I designed this elephant with roses and the mandala and some butterflies, and it's very inspired by other images I found online, but I made this one more mine by how I filled in and used the different elements, and then I added the "Be Strong" and welded it all together. So I'm going to be cutting this out on HTV, or not HTV, I'm sorry, just regular vinyl. You can use pretty much any kind of adhesive vinyl. The permanent is definitely the one that I would recommend most if you want it to be super longevity. This glittery silver vinyl is beautiful, and this pink adhesive foil I think is gorgeous as well. So we're going to actually attempt to do the whole elephant and "Be Strong" in our silver glitter and add the rose pink adhesive foil for the butterfly. So let's get started. We're going to go cut it out. I'm going to click Make It Now, and the first thing that's going to come up is my butterfly. So I'm going to cut that out. I'm going to open this up. I only actually need a really small piece of it. Instead of putting a whole sheet on, I'm going to just cut out about a 2" by 2" square. That way I'm not wasting any excess materials. I'm going to place this on here. This should be perfectly big enough. I'll take it over to my Cricut. I'm going to hit continue and make sure we choose the correct settings. So I'm going to set my material. I'm actually going to search for what it is. This is the foil, adhesive foil right here. So I'm going to click on that. Automatically it'll bring up the default. I'm just going to let that be, and I'm going to load it in the machine and press cut. And then next is the elephant with the "Be Strong." I'm going to select my glitter vinyl for this. I'll just type in glitter, glitter vinyl right here. And let's go cut that out. All right, now that everything is cut, it's time to do some weeding. So you can see I still cut this way bigger than I even need it to, but I always like to have some extra just in case. And then the same here. I'm going to have a nice big strip here that I can actually utilize in another project, or as, you know, scraps. Sometimes I just take my extra vinyl and I'll cut out things with my punches, like a heart shape or a circle, and then I just have extra fun, especially with the glitter ones, embellishments for different things. So this looks like a lot to weed. So I'm actually going to pull out another special little tool that I have from Cricut. I hope that wasn't a piece that I wasn't supposed to pull. See, this is why this will help. We're gonna weed it with my bright pad from Cricut. So I have this signed in. They actually just came out with a new one that's like, I guess, cordless. But you can see it makes all of the lines that you need to weed away or remove 100 times easier to be able to get in here with your Cricut tool and just remove what needs to be removed. And I think, okay, wait, this is all figuring out what needs to go and what needs to stay when you first start on something really detailed can take you a second, and that's okay. Just have fun with it. Breathe, do square breathing, whatever you have to do. Some people really find weeding therapeutic and it gives them a release and a chance to zen out. Some people get really frustrated by it. So I'm one of those people that tends to get frustrated by it, but I always love the results at the end, so it is worth it. All right, my next step is using the Cricut Strong Grip transfer tape. It's going to be really important for this guy. So we're just going to peel it from its backing sheet. I'm going to use these little grids to help me get things as straight as possible. So I'll use this bottom grid to line up the bottom of the Be Strong. Keeping in mind this design is a little bit on an angle, so it's not a perfectly straight. Oh boy. This is the strong transfer tape, and you don't want it to do that, so be careful. Okay. Roll it on down. I'm gonna use my handy dandy Cricut scraper. The strong grip is really highly recommended, especially if you're using any of the glitter vinyls or those stronger stick type vinyls. Then you just want to work it slowly from the back, slowly pulling away the design and the transfer tape separating from each other, and just taking your time so that you don't rip any of the vinyl, making sure all the little pieces and parts are fully stuck down as they are supposed to be. I always find that keeping the transfer tape really close to itself really helps it release away cleaner and smoother for you, so you have less little hiccups like this down here. And that's only because the transfer tape actually got cut in the process. It's almost like this, the Cricut vinyl setting, the glitter vinyl setting was almost too strong to properly kiss cut the image out, but it seems to be okay. And we're just going to remove the backing from the E. All right. Now, I'm just going to place this where I want it. You could measure this out exactly, but I'm going about center. I'm not measuring exact center. Okay. And then really making sure it releases all the way. You'll see it kind of change color under your scraper on the table, on the TableMate itself. And when that happens, typically that means we got a clean release. So again, keeping the transfer tape really close to itself as I slowly pull back, you'll be able to see where anything lifts up with it and fix it immediately. First of all, that's amazing just completely by itself. I love that. And of course the Be Strong is for Joshua 1:9, which says, be strong in the Lord and be of good courage. For he is your strength. And I love that so much. It's something my sister and I always used to say to each other, or she used to say to me more than anything, was she always used to say, be strong, and if you can't be strong, be caffeinated. And I took that to heart. Now with this foil, I'm just going to, because it's not anything that I need to get a full transfer on, you can really see like it's pretty perfect just as it is. And I'm just going to place it because I know where about it's supposed to be on the design. And it just gives it that perfect little extra pop. It's perfectly customized. You could add any Bible verse, inspirational quote or saying. You could add a family name, established. Be a great wedding gift to do like their last name and then like established and the year and do it with the Cricut. I mean, how amazing of a gift would that be? Because these TableMates can be used in any room, for anybody, for any activity, at any chair, any bedside, wheelchair. It's just such an amazing handy helper. Holds 40 pounds of weight. Use it in the kitchen, the craft room, out in the garage, in the workshop, anywhere it will go with you. And it folds away so flat and easy. 6 heights, 3 adjustments. You're gonna love it. Don't miss it as the QVC 2 big deal, July 1st. Can't wait to see you then.